Hello once again, audience.
Hello once again. Welcome to the Gang of Mac podcast. Tonight, we will be ranking all 9 of the Star Wars movies. The Skywalker Saga, to be precise.
Wait, all 9?
Yes, all 9.
All
Who?
9.
Did you
Alright, keep
forget a
talking.
couple?
Just give me a second.
Alright, yeah, so Star Wars, it was a cultural landmark when it came out in the late
fad.
70s. What?
What? Saying it was kind of a fad.
Oh,
F-A-D.
I thought there was like 2 possible things I thought you were saying there. Okay.
What a fake.
Okay,
Like
well,
Chikamar.
okay,
Help cutting this out. Anyway.
gentlemen, let me explain the rules, alright? So,
Rules.
yeah,
Well, we're going, we don't need rules.
life requires rules, dog. What I want to say.
Let's
Okay, so, what we're gonna do here...
Where rules don't exist. Sorry, go on.
Okay. Okay, so basically,
I'm gonna kill myself.
Go on.
okay, so the rules are that we're gonna start from the best and we're gonna go to the worst. All right, that's
With
how the
each
ranking
of
is
us
gonna
at
work.
the same time.
No,
No,
yeah. So we're gonna be
yeah.
like,
Each one at a time.
yeah. So we're gonna be like, all right, this is my number 1, this is your number 1, and this is your number 1. Okay, like, and I'm just gonna go. This is your number 2. This is your number 2, and this is your number 2. Do those rules compute? Do you concur?
Yes.
Okay.
Aye, Captain.
Awesome. So, who wants to go first, and who wants to go second? Who wants to go third?
I really don't care.
Okay.
Do I look like I give a fuck?
Okay, Phil, how about you go first then, since you don't care?
All
Yeah.
right, number 1, the
Okay.
greatest of all time, renowned, The Empire Strikes Back.
Oh.
What a loser. Alright.
All right, Alec, you seem to be calling him a loser. How about you give us
Yeah.
your number 1?
Episode 5.
Okay. Any elaboration
No, I'm
on
just
why?
kidding.
Oh.
Sorry,
Okay, what? What is it? What's your number 1 then? Or Phil, actually.
Episode. Yeah, Phil.
Phil, what's
Catch
just
What?
care to explain why you have Empire Strikes Back as your number 1?
Well, I don't know. Kind of enjoyed the whole, the mentor thing with Yoda and
Of course.
him finding himself as a Jedi and like some of the some of the scenes, like the one where he's like in the cave and he's like basically facing, or I don't know, there's like, Darth Vader and then his face is in the mask,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
symbolizing,
I see what
I don't know.
that he could become him.
And also like back in the day, and also like probably back when it came out, like the reveal of like Darth Vader being his father is probably like greatest.
Well,
it was
there goes our
greatest.
spoiler alert, but all right.
Oh, wait, well, come on, these people have seen Star Wars, right? Like,
Not everyone.
Not
Luke, I am your
everyone.
father. Come on, man.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
Alec, maybe you can give a less movie ruining summation of it.
Yeah, we'll
What do you
try.
want me to say? Like, it's greatest. Right?
Yeah. Okay. Do you just concur with what
Fair.
Phil said?
Okay,
Anything
hold
to
on, real
add?
quick.
Yeah, that's
How about
not my
this?
number
How about
one,
this?
though.
How about this?
Oh.
I'll
right,
give you
right.
one more thing.
Okay.
What I did like about The Empire Strikes Back is that it kind of turns the whole it turns the whole like a series on like on its like upside down, where because like you have the first one, A New Hope. I'm not going to say anything about, but implied in the title, and then it kind of hope whatever, and then kind of flips it around on its head, and Empire Strikes Back, and I don't know, the back and forth,
Yeah, so it's like
What am I
A New
saying?
Hope.
Anyway.
I get what you're saying. Like, A New Hope is kind of like more of a positive, like hopeful thing, and then Empire Strikes Back, it's like, oh god, there goes the hope kind of thing.
Yeah,
It's like
and
tugging
it kind
back and
of,
forth.
yeah, and it's kind of, I don't know, the episode 5 really kind of shows how powerful the Empire actually is.
Yeah, of course.
Which is, which just makes it, you know, I don't know. Yeah, it's great. I don't know.
Okay.
I also liked Hoth and all that.
Yeah.
I like the snow battles and I guess, like,
Epic scene.
yeah, stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay, Alec, care to drop your number one?
Yeah, my number one is episode 3.
Revenge of Mr. Smith?
Yep.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not going to judge any opinions here. That's cool. Any elaboration, or is that enough
That
said?
shit is badass. You got Sheev, you got, like,
I mean, yeah.
Genital Grievous. What more can I say?
All right.
You don't have Count Pooku in there, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
Count
do.
Pooku, and he's like,
What?
That's when he gets decapitated.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he's
I
like
thought that was.
Anakin. He's
I
like,
thought that was Attack of the
No,
Clones.
Attack of the
Just
Clones is when
he smokes them all.
Yeah, he like smokes everyone big time. Okay, well, I'll
Shit.
go with my number one, which is also Empire Strikes Back. I
Okay,
mean,
you can elaborate more. I haven't seen it in a while.
yeah, I mean, it introduces Yoda. You have the amazing Yoda theme, John Williams music. Like John Williams at the height of his career at that point. I think Empire is some of his best work. The Cloud City music is really good. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
Darth Vader is more imposing than ever. He's killing everyone who is slightly disappointing him, like choking all of the admirals that are under him. Luke
Yeah.
is making his transition from being a whiny farm boy to being like the coolest Jedi west of the Mississippi. I mean,
They go to a lot of cool places too, like Dagobah and Cloud City.
Dagobah, Cloud City, yeah, great
Dagobah.
locations. I
Yeah.
mean, every
Hoth was also awesome.
every
Wars.
like scene, every story beat feels necessary. I don't know.
Plus, you got some romance in there.
Yeah, you have the
know,
epic
there's-
romance and the epic theme for the romance too. Like it's awesome. And only problem is that C-3PO is really annoying in this movie.
He's annoying in almost all of
What
them.
No,
else
just
is
that
there?
one.
No.
But,
Anyway,
He doesn't go on a
Wait.
killing spree.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, don't spoil anything. We'll get to that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the other thing I got for you guys. I pulled Rotten Tomatoes, their audience and critics rankings. Okay. So the audience. What do you guys think they have as the number one best Star Wars movie?
Oh, easy. Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah,
Actually,
probably.
wait. Yeah. I
Empire
think so.
Strikes Back audience score is
What?
97%.
What's the was it like 90, 85? For
The
the Rotten
critics-
Tomato score.
Well,
Critics, yeah.
we'll get to that, but what do you guys think number one critic movie is?
Oh, out of all the Star Wars?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, probably Last Jedi for some stupid
Yeah.
reason.
No,
Probably
it's-
one of
it's-
them.
It's also Empire Strikes Back.
Okay, thank
But
God.
yeah, 94% critics. And audience was 97%. So I mean, hey, pretty good.
Not bad.
Phil,
Yes.
give us your number two. I don't mean the body function.
Jedi.
Return of the Jedi?
Return of the Jedi for me.
Nice.
I
Care to
don't know.
elaborate?
I just well, I don't know. I mean, it wraps it all up in a, like a way, like like in a satisfying way.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the whole. I don't know. I mean, I like the whole scene with Darth Vader and Luke. I'm not gonna say anything. And Sheev is there, and I don't know. I like, and I'm not gonna say anything else, but there's themes of good and evil I like in there.
Yeah. Cool.
I like the music too. I mean, I know a lot of people might disagree with me, but I actually like the music they put in
The special edition
in the
Ewok
end
music?
scene. Yes, I like that music
I
better
agree.
than the original. However, you're right. Well, actually, never mind. I'm not gonna say anything. Anyway,
Okay.
some ghosts. Might not make sense. Never mind. But I don't know. It just Endor was really cool. I like the whole Ewoks. And it just wraps up the series, and it also it kind of brings Luke, like it makes Luke kind of darker,
Yeah.
Which I kind of like because it builds to his character. So I don't
Mhm.
know. Return of the Jedi for me is my second pick.
Okay, awesome, solid pick. How about you, Alec? What is your number 2 for Star Wars?
Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, so it was Revenge of the Sith, The Empire Strikes Back. Okay. Any elaboration on why it was beat out or whatever?
Well, Empire pretty badass in that. Instead of just getting like bent over and like wrecked by the rebels, they're
Yeah,
actually like slapping them around the whole time, pretty
yeah.
much,
They
and
show they
they end up
slap
like
back.
winning in the end of it. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and you got like Darth Vader's pretty badass, and the bounty hunters. They don't do shit, but they look cool.
Yeah. I mean, Boba Fett.
Yeah,
To be fair, he finds Han. I think that's
yeah,
like.
it's like the only movie he did stuff in.
I forgot about real quick. Return of the Jedi. It's also got the whole Princess Leia.
Oh, yeah, the slave outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just yeah. We'll
Yeah.
leave it at that. Anyway,
Yeah. I knew you'd mention something about
sorry, I forgot. But anyway, all right, go
that.
on, Alec.
Nothing to apologize for.
I
Okay.
think it's every dude's fantasy. Anyway, all right.
Anyway,
All right. So, my number 2 was also Return of the Jedi. I mean,
Interesting.
pretty much like Empire Strikes Back is more of like a solid movie all around. Because I mean, Return of the Jedi, it's like, it's pretty good. There's the speeder bikes in the forest. They kind of look really dated, right? Like if you watch it these
Yeah,
days.
but
But and like the Java stuff is awesome. But really,
yeah,
what takes it home is when it's Luke, Dark Vader, and
that's
Sheev
yeah,
all
that's
together in a room, and
that's my favorite part. Yeah.
yeah, like that's like everything that Star Wars was building up to, basically. So you can't not have a high ranking for Return of the
And
Jedi.
I thought it was a great ending to it was a
Yeah,
satisfying
it
ending.
tied it all up pretty
Tie it
well.
all up. Yeah.
Darth Vader became one of the best
Yeah.
characters.
I mean, yeah. I mean, just the character growth in that whole movie.
Yeah,
So
and you're right. How Luke is kind of like, he's kind of going more to the dark side, and that's what Sheev was kind of trying to take advantage of, and like
yeah,
trying to make him join his side and whatnot.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
he dresses all in black, so yeah, it
Yeah.
just adds to the characters of pretty much all the ones we've known until this third
Mhm.
movie. So
Lot going
yeah,
on.
yeah.
Okay,
Good
so
versus evil.
what do you think? Freaking Rotten Tomatoes has as the second Star Wars ranking for
Last
the
Jedi,
audience.
easy. I'm gonna go with that one
What do you?
because I know that.
This is
Oh wait,
audience, by the way.
audience. Okay, my bad. Oh, New Hope. I'm going New Hope.
What do you?
Actually,
What do you think,
shit.
Alec?
Hold on. Yeah, New Hope.
Yeah, either New Hope or Return of the Jedi, probably.
Yeah, it's actually A New Hope.
Yeah,
A New
I
Hope is
thought
the
so.
second for audience at
What is it?
96%.
Wow. Damn.
And then critics number 2. What do you guys think?
Last Jedi, easy.
No. It's Force Awakens,
Oh,
which I
really?
actually wasn't expecting. Yeah,
I'm
93%
for critics, huh?
for critics, yeah.
I didn't think Force Awakens was that bad. It was a good start.
Yeah,
and
it's pretty good. Okay, well we won't get there
yeah,
yet.
sure.
All right. So number 3, Phil.
New Hope.
Fill me in, Phil, on your number 3.
New Hope. It starts us off with all these characters and introduces the universe, literally.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like the whole. I know Yoda was in Empire Strikes Back, but I like the whole Ben Kenobi mentor thing, and you're kind of just learning all these new things, and kind of like I don't know, just seeing the world, like like going to the cantina and seeing all these different
Mhm.
alien species. Like at the time, it was like, whoa, what is going on? But that kind of adds to the
First of its
charm.
kind.
Yeah, it adds to the charm. You got the sand troopers in there. I mean, and the Jawas, those are great too. And you get introduced to R2D2, C3PO. Yeah, I mean, it's just an introduction to the characters, and I mean, it's basically the movie that we all fell in love with to begin with. So that's why it's on my third spot.
Yeah, well
Not a
put.
lot of action, but well, there is action, but not as much as the other two movies. But to start off the series, it's it's great. It's my third start. It's my third.
Well put.
Third.
Okay, someone is asking what's the topic. I already explained it. We're ranking the 9 Star Wars movies. So, I already explained it. Anyway, Alec, give us your number 3.
Number 6.
Oh, it's number 6? Number 3 is number 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Any elaboration on that? Why it would be Return of the Jedi?
Wait. Oh, okay, never mind. I was.
A lot of cool stuff happens and it wraps up the original trilogy nicely. There's some cool scenes between characters. I don't like how the Ewoks are too OP, but
yeah, I
still
that,
pretty cool. Like
that
Endor
is
and
something
stuff.
that brings it down. Is that it feels more like a kids movie than the other two, because the Ewoks are able to take out like the Nazis
best
of
soldiers
space.
in the galaxy. Yeah. And it just makes them look like complete pussies.
Yeah,
completely get obliterated.
It completely flushes down the Empire Strikes Back like build up of how like powerful, how much of a reach the Empire has, and then the
and
sticks
they have
are
another
able to
Death
defeat them.
Star and it just gets blown up again.
Yeah, another Death Star. I think the thing with the first movie is that they didn't know that they were like gonna make 3, so they wouldn't have made like the Death Star like the thing of the first movie, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway.
But yeah, overall pretty good.
Yeah.
One of the best.
It still is one of the best. I mean, none of these are perfect, so yeah. Well put. My number 3 is A New Hope for pretty much a lot of the same reasons as Phil said. I mean, it like you have all these actors that have the courage to talk about like the Death Star and talking about the Force and the Mos Eisley and saying all these wacky things and probably not expecting it to blow up like it did, but it really did. And I mean, it's a solid start. It's a pretty basic story. Anyone can relate to it. I will say that it's the one that feels dated out of the original 3, especially I think the Death Star like thing at the end is kind of unexciting compared to like Empire Strikes Back. The end of that, where he's fighting Darth Vader, is like the best lightsaber duel. And then, of course, Return of the Jedi, the end is so intense and emotional. But A New Hope, the final thing, it's not that exciting to me.
Yeah, no, yeah.
But I mean, overall, still awesome.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. It's not that exciting.
Yeah, and then let's take a. I mean, okay, Ubi has a question. The last trilogy changed directors. Every single one has had different directors for all the movies except for the prequels. They were all directed by George Lucas. So, okay. Let's see.
Number 4.
Not number 4 yet. We're looking at Rotten Tomatoes. Their number 3 is for audience. Return of the Jedi, 94%.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And then their critics, guess what their number 3 is?
Okay, hold on. Was New Hope critics before this?
It's been Empire Strikes Back, Force Awakens.
Force Awakens.
So what's number 3?
I'm gonna Return of the Jedi.
No.
Oh crap.
A New Pope. Okay. 92%. Odd that Force Awakens has a higher critic score than New Hope. I didn't think about that. Okay.
Yeah, they're lying. Whatever.
Lying. I mean, I don't know. It's subjective. Okay. So number 4, Phil. You got a number 4 for me?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of Mr. Smith. I like it.
I don't know. I mean, sure, a lot of the things that what's his name, Hayden Christensen or whatever.
You mean the guy that played Anakin?
Yeah, Anakin. Yeah, I mean a lot of his lines that basically ended his career, but I mean I don't know. I kind of like they got some emotional scenes in there, and I think you guys know what I'm talking about. With the music, the music's pretty good, and some of those
the
scenes.
music carries that movie.
Yeah, definitely. And then you got Sheev, you know.
Yeah, Sheev up to his old.
You
Sheev
see a lot. If I remember correctly, like you see the most. I don't even know if you see Sheev in the other two prequel movies, or at least not that much. But
he's not really too much sheeving it at
yeah,
that point.
there's a
Well,
lot
I
of
mean,
Sheev.
he's more sheeving it at that point.
Yeah,
I guess you should say.
but I don't know. It just kind of it resonates with me, and it's the origin of one of my favorite characters in the whole Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
Sheev. And there are some emotional scenes in there that I'm kind of like, oh, dang. And, you know, just the battle between Anakin and Obi-Wan is also, I think, pretty good. On a awesome planet, Mustafar, too, an interesting one. So that's why it is my number 4 spot.
Yeah. Ubi, no, don't. Just don't.
What do you say?
I don't know.
I'm gonna do it.
Don't do it. Okay. Alec, what is your number 4?
Alright, is actually my number 4 and 5 are like pretty close with each other.
I actually had some close calls, but I ended up like picking.
Just depending on what you guys are thinking, I had a pretty close call at mine too. But anyway, go on.
Yeah, in my mind, it's pretty interchangeable between these two, but just for the sake of it, I'm gonna go against the grain on it and say Episode 2 is my number 4.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Attack of Scamones.
Okay. Cool. Any elaboration on that?
No, I'm just kidding. Alright, it's pretty cheesy in a lot of parts, but there's a lot of cool parts in it too. I was just watching it the other day. There's like the arena part I thought was pretty sick. Fighting Count Poo Poo, I like that too. You get to see the clone army for the first time in action. Jango Fett fighting Obi-Wan, I like that too. A lot of cool fights, but like a lot of the dialogue was pretty corny. But yeah.
Cool.
That's basically it.
Yeah. Okay. I think my number 4 might shock you guys.
No, but actually, it might. Yeah.
I'm going number 4, Episode 7, Force Awakens.
Yeah. Okay. I was interchangeable for me between Revenge of the Sith and Force Awakens.
Yeah. I mean, at this point,
why are you so surprised by it?
I'm not surprised by it.
God damn it! All right. Anyway.
There's just some pretty cool scenes in it. Like, it might seem kind of cheap, but just seeing Han and Leia and C-3PO and Chewie like again, like even after I've seen the movie a couple times, it's exciting to see them all return like each time, you know. And I mean, I guess we won't spoil it, but there's one of the best scenes. Probably like the best scene in all of the like new trilogy is the scene where someone dies. In my opinion, like the music is really good, and like just it looks really epic, and and like seeing the Millennium Falcon and like the music cue when it shows it again, it's really exciting. The theater experience was awesome for this one, so it holds a special place. I gotta say, Force Awakens number 4. Pretty cool.
All right.
It's kind of it doesn't really have that much going on, like aside from being exciting and seeing the old characters again, but I think that it's still worth something. And then let's look at Rotten Tomatoes audience. So Their number 1 was Empire Strikes Back, 97%. Their number 2 was A New Hope, 96%. Their number 3 was Return of the Jedi, 94%. And the Rotten Tomatoes audience, the number 4, guess what it is?
Audience.
We already have Empire Strikes Back, A New Hope, and Return of the Jedi.
I'm gonna go with Force Awakens.
Nope.
For audience.
Rise of Skywalker, 86%
Really?
for audience. Yes. The audience said Rise of Skywalker.
No way.
Yeah. Okay, and then critics, number 4. Take a guess. So we have Empire Strikes Back, Force Awakens, A New Hope. What is the critics' choice for
Return
number 4?
of the Jedi.
Nope.
What the hell, man?
Last Jedi. Like the only time you didn't say it. And yeah, it's Last Jedi. 90% for critics.
Oh, God. What a joke.
Okay.
All right.
So, speaking of jokes, Phil, give us your number 5.
My number 5, as I said earlier, The Force Awakens.
Mm-hmm. Any elaboration?
I don't know. I mean, it was a great start.
Yeah.
To this new trilogy. The theater experience, coming from me who never saw the old any of the Star Wars, honestly, in theaters.
Mm-hmm. I only saw Revenge of the Sith in
how old were you
I was
back
like
then? You know what I mean?
5 or something.
Yeah, well, see, there you go. You know, but like, I don't know, just like sitting in that theater, that crowded theater, everyone's anticipating, and then that just the Star Wars logo. No.
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't know. Also, like you said, you got all the old characters. I thought Kylo Ren was an interesting character.
Totally agree.
Well, they fucked him up in my opinion. We'll get to that later. But in Force Awakens, I thought he was an interesting character. They didn't take his helmet off, thank God.
He did.
The only thing I will say is they kind of what's it called? Okay, I did like the Finn and how he was a stormtrooper, and honestly, like some of that was like pretty crazy, like showing them what they actually do from his point of view, and the whole like I don't know, like blood on his helmet, stuff like that.
Yeah, that was a cool scene.
To me that was one of the cooler scenes in the movie.
It's a cool image.
Original characters, Han Solo, all of them. Probably my favorite scene is also what you said.
Yeah.
They did kind of like trick us, thinking that Finn was going to be the Jedi.
Yeah.
In the trailers, but whatever.
Kind of looks like it on the poster too.
Yeah, exactly. Poe, I thought he was a cool character too. Like,
yeah.
BB-8 was a really cool new droid. It was a great start.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, the experience, the anticipation for a new Star Wars film.
Yeah, there was nothing
in that
like
theater
it.
at that time. It was an amazing experience. I will not dot them. Yeah, no, it was good. I won't knock them for anything really for Force Awakens. They use a similar model to A New Hope, but it works.
Yeah, everyone says that they kind of copied A New Hope, but
it works. It worked. It worked.
It doesn't feel like that derivative. Yeah. Okay. Anyway,
I mean, yeah.
Okay, someone in the chat said, "Will there be a 4th trilogy?" Probably.
I think
Disney
they already
said. More money.
I'm almost positive they already confirmed that. By the way,
they might have gone back on it. They should just stick to like Mandalorian type stuff. But okay.
I know.
Alec, give us your number 5.
This is the one that was a close tie between my number 4, but it's Episode 4.
Oh,
the OG started it all.
Mm-hmm.
Sets up the whole universe. Like you guys said, like the cantina, you get to see all the aliens and stuff.
Yeah.
The whole like idea of having the Force and the Empire fighting the rebels and stuff.
Yeah, imaginative.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, that's all you gotta say.
Yeah, it wouldn't be anywhere without that one.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's got some cool scenes like taking down the Death Star, Darth Vader when he's like boarding the ship at the beginning with all the stormtroopers.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, awesome. My number 5.
A cool scene.
Yeah, my number 5 is Revenge of the Sith.
Okay.
I mean, I think, like, it's pretty good, but no matter how you slice it, it's a prequel, which means it's got really cringy dialogue and some effects that may or may not hold up today. But it's pretty much the movie is carried by the ending. Like once stuff starts hitting the fan, like you have Yoda's last hope, his like the final shot to stop Sheev from taking over like the entire universe, basically, and the music blaring while he's trying to fight him in the Senate room and stuff, and you got the Mustafar fight with Anakin and Obi-Wan. It's pretty cool.
I thought it was a good fight.
Yeah, maybe it goes on for too long. Some would
it's
say,
pretty long.
but they're good music, really good music, and they brought back the music from Phantom Menace, which is kind of cool for the Yoda fight. I mean, Yoda's awesome. Gotta have that Yoda fight in there. I mean, yeah, it's an okay movie, but the end, I think, it carries it, and then at the very end, it leads right into New Hope, kind of, and it's like, oh, I'm excited to continue.
Yeah. I think we can all agree it's the best. Obviously, we do agree that's the best of all the prequels.
Did he? Oh yeah. I guess we do. Yeah. Cool. Rotten Tomatoes audience. They're number 5. So they've had Empire Strikes Back, A New Hope, Return of the Jedi, Rise of Skywalker. What do you think they have as the 5th one?
You said Last Jedi, right? Or is this audience score?
This is audience.
Oh,
It's Force Awakens, alright, 86%.
Okay.
And then critics, they're number 5. Wow.
Well, hold on. See the ones before.
Okay. So Rotten Tomatoes critics: Empire Strikes Back, Force Awakens, A New Hope, The Last Jedi, and number 5, Return of the Jedi at 82%. Yeah, I didn't let you guess. I just said it.
Oh.
I can't believe it's that low, honestly.
82%.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Phil, take us to the world of 6.
6. I'm gonna go with Attack of the Clones. Natalie Portman. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
No. Well, yeah, that's definitely one reason she's hot though. Especially when she gets like scratched by that creature. Anyway, but
fucking next to you.
Whatever it was. No, I don't know. I just have always loved clones. They're my favorite characters, and well, yeah, probably in all Star Wars. I don't know. I mean, Geonosis. You got Jango Fett. Sure, the dialogue's pretty cringe or something. But I don't know if you guys.
You're talking about the part where he's like sure or something.
That's like the least cringe.
That's like the least cringe. That's like the best dialogue in the whole movie.
Whatever. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just clones. They're cool. Padme. I enjoyed it more than the other ones that I haven't listed yet. So.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I guess that's obvious. Alec, you're number 6.
Yeah, number 6 is number 7.
Oh, Force Awakens is your number 6?
Yep.
Cool. Elaboration?
Yep. I thought that was definitely the best, in my opinion, of the new trilogy. Like, it had a good idea of where it wanted to go, but unfortunately things didn't really keep going in one direction.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like, it set up a whole new cool world after the fall of the Empire with, like, the new First Order and the Resistance. You get the old characters back in action again, get some cool new characters, too. Yeah, like, all, like, the visuals are really good, especially compared to some of the older ones. the modern technology. It's got some pretty cool looking stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good, especially like you guys said in theater, being there. There's some really cool moments.
It was an experience, yeah.
Yeah, like the reaction of everybody watching that was pretty sweet. And yeah, that's about it.
Cool. Yeah, that I don't know how else you'd slice it. That's a good summation. Okay. What are we on, 6?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're 6th.
Yeah, okay. My number 6.
I'm guessing it. I think I already know what it is.
Okay, well,
but
guess it. What is it?
I think it's Rise of Skywalker, but
Nope.
this is me. Okay.
My number 6.
Spencer,
Yeah. No, my number 6 is The Last Jedi.
Ugh. God.
There's okay.
Makes me sick.
This is the first one where it's like when I think about it, it's kind of like everyone before this. It's like when I turn it on, it's like, all right, there's stuff I'm looking forward to seeing. With this one, it's kind of like, okay, what is the good stuff in this again? But like, okay,
Why are you putting it here?
because it makes sense to me.
All right.
Okay, I like some of the scenes with Luke. I mean, I like the idea that he's kind of become cynical towards the Jedi and stuff. But it's interesting, and it isn't just that he's the new Yoda or the new Obi-Wan or something. You know, like it's cool. I could see Luke not being a straight Jedi. I mean, in the original trilogy, he was kind of like he wasn't on a fine path, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it makes sense to see him kind of like just a little iffy on stuff like that, you know. But other than that, kind of ruined some of the stuff. Like, I was excited to see what they do with Finn, you know, like what are they gonna do next with him? They didn't do anything with him. He just goes on a useless adventure. Instead of developing Finn and Poe more, they brought in Rose, and she had some ridiculous moments.
She's the worst character in the whole trilogy.
Yeah.
New trilogy. It was terrible.
I mean, yeah, like just like I mean there's just like it's not so much that there's like a lot like to say. It's just kind of like it's missing
something.
It's missing Star Warsy stuff.
To me, like no, like with the whole Luke thing, I think Luke was like the only thing that carried me through that movie.
Yeah,
to be honest with you.
The Luke plot with Rey, like that was
fine.
That was the fine part of the movie.
It was the rest of pointless Vegas trip they took, and like everything else was like
like in Empire. Pointless. In Empire, there's Luke with Yoda and like their stuff, and then the Han and Leia and C-3PO stuff is also like interesting to watch. So it's with this, it's like the Luke with Rey.
It's one-sided.
It's like okay, this is all right, but the rest of it is like, what am I watching? So that's my number 6. Revenge of the Sith is actually the real number 6 at 66%. I don't know if that was done on purpose, but
yeah.
Yeah.
And what about the critics' score?
Hold on a sec. Okay, I fixed my little list there. Critics, the Rotten Tomato for number 6. What the? Oh, it's also Revenge of the Sith. It's 80%, which.
Really? Wow, that's kind of high.
The audience is pretty charitable to Star Wars, all in all. Like that number 6 is 80%. So.
For critics, yeah.
Yeah. So Phil, want to take it away with 7?
Yes, I am going to go with Rise of Skywalker.
Mm-hmm.
Surprising, maybe, but hear me out.
Yeah.
The only reason why it was so bad is because The Last Jedi screwed everything up.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, it was J.J. Abrams, right?
Mm-hmm.
He had to just pick up the pieces.
Mm-hmm.
It was like when I was watching it, like I got a headache from like all the like jumping around it was doing. Like there was just like from this to that to this. I was like, and like I don't know. The trailer made it hype, but like you know, because you hear Sheev in the back, but like it was just this thing just pisses me off just thinking about it. Like the whole like cloning thing with Snoke. I know they needed something because Ryan Johnson in Last Jedi didn't do anything with that character for some reason. So it was just weird seeing like these Snoke heads in a pickle jar. It was weird. It was just stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, awesome. Don't. I mean, I thought it was stupid.
I know. It was so stupid. It was just funny seeing Snoke like in the jar.
Yeah, it was. I know it was just, but I mean, the only thing probably carrying this movie was like the special effects and stuff like that. I mean, I kind of liked the character building with. Well, okay, no, never mind. I was gonna say what Kylo Ren, but I was like, no, what are you talking about? There's that weird cringe ass scene.
Yeah.
With I'm talking about the Rey and
yeah.
It's like fan fiction. And I was like, get this shit out of here. Anyway, I'm just gonna say, Jesus, just talking about this is making me maybe Jedi. All right, Rise of Skywalker, trash. All right, that's all I'm gonna say.
Awesome.
So that's what 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Alec, what's your number 7? Alec? Did you die?
See here.
Hello? I hear you.
Well, wait, can I change my pick?
So
Fuck.
number 7
whatever.
Is
never mind. Go on, Alec.
What's your 7?
Okay. Anyway, number 7 is The Phantom Menace.
Okay.
I was gonna put that one. I was thinking about it.
Okay. Any reason why?
Because
fuck, I should put Phantom.
I just felt like it.
That's just
no, but it was basic. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not really a great movie, but I liked it better than the 2 below it, so that's why it's there mainly.
Fuck, I'm going Phantom Menace. I'm sorry, I'm changing my pick.
You changed from
no,
Phantom Menace?
I thought you meant like
I'm
your
sorry.
profile picture or something when you were saying pick. I'm like,
I'm sorry.
The time for
like Jar Jar Binks is annoying and all, but I was just thinking about Rise of Skywalker. Just talking about made me. I'm sorry. I'm going Phantom Menace. Sorry.
What's your Phil? After how about you give your reason for
Okay, sorry. Like sometimes you just gotta go on the fly. I just changed it because I was just thinking about it.
Alec,
and I was like, holy crap!
Did you change your mic?
He did.
No, I didn't.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. It seems like it went away.
Seems like it went away.
Yeah. Phantom Menace. Sorry, I was thinking of Rise of Skywalker, and I was like, oh god, like, wow, no, this is actually terrible. No, I'm gonna go Phantom Menace. Jar Jar Binks was annoying. But it was kind of cool, like the whole Gungan thing, and also him going underwater in that ship. And there's that whole like scene is cool. Darth Maul, you don't see him really ever until the end, but he still wasn't bad. I kind of liked the young Anakin with the pod racers too. Like that's kind of memories from video game I used to play, and like every time I'd get beat up by Sebulba, so that always sucked. But
you get beat up by Sebulba? Like
I know, like I would always get beat out in the race, like every time in the video game. Damn, it was so hard. But I don't know, Phantom Menace. I'm sorry, it just like it's not a great movie. Liam Neeson, your boy, but it's not a great movie. But it doesn't have those problems and just like some of the cringiness that I was just thinking Rise of Skywalker kind of just had. And it doesn't give me a headache. Exactly. I mean, just skipping back and forth. What the hell's going on, So I'm going to go with Phantom Menace. All right, Alec, carry it away.
Unless you already said
No,
your piece.
basically, you just stole everything I was gonna say.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
But
your mic
no,
is
I'm
kind
just
of
kidding.
going
Alright, so
haywire again. Okay.
that's just how it is.
It's good.
But
It's good.
so basically, yeah, it's pretty cringe. Like Phil said, like it's really cringe. But it still gets some pretty cool
You
moments
talking
in
about
it.
Phantom Menace?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Trying
but I
to,
think
I'm
Rise
trying
of
to think of
Skywalker is
what
more
those cool
cringe.
moments are. But Darth Maul, he's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like him, he doesn't really do much, but the fight's cool with him.
Yeah.
He looks cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
He becomes cooler, not in that movie, but anyway, yeah, not much else is
You're
that
saying
that great.
you're
The
saying that.
Gungans,
Yeah.
that's not cool. The like the donut ship and stuff, that's pretty cool. Um,
The
what
Trade
else?
Federation.
Yeah, Trade Federation's pretty cool.
Well, the MTG
They got like
Yeah.
Newt Gunray and stuff.
Newt
Yeah, Newt
Gunray,
Gunray.
I dig him.
carries that movie. Anyway,
Yeah, the Gungan's pretty lame. Young Anakin, pretty lame.
I
C-3PO,
like the pod racing.
kind of weird.
Yeah.
Pod racing, it was alright. It's kind of lame, but it was alright. But yeah. Oh wait, Qui-Gon Jinn, he's cool. That's it.
Yeah, I forgot young Obi-Wan.
Yeah, he's alright.
He's Qui-Gon definitely better.
Qui-Gon, your boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Anakin, like, he's a slave and stuff. So it's whatever.
Oh, I actually liked his dude who owned him. He was cool, the alien.
I don't like that guy. He's
You
such
like
an
the slave
asshole.
owner?
He's
Like,
an
what's
ass.
his name?
Watto?
He's an
Watto?
asshole. Yeah,
Speaking of
Watto, something like that.
Yeah, dude, he's such an asshole.
He's an asshole, but
you
he's
relate
just
to
like,
a slave owner.
no, he's just like some fat chungus
Some like
dude. I don't know.
stingy ass guy.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Yeah.
All right, Halea, what's your what 7?
Yeah,
7?
I guess 7. Yeah, so my number 7 is The Rise of Skywalker.
You make me sick. Sorry, no, I was gonna go with that one too for a sec.
Yeah, that's change of heart.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of said it a lot. I mean, this is the only Star Wars movie where when I watch it, it makes me feel like I had zoned out of math class for 20 minutes. And I'm like, wait, what? What is going on? Like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Then why are you putting this above a Phantom Menace?
We'll get to that when we get to it, dude.
Did you forget that Watto's in that movie?
Maybe I don't like slave owners, alright? Maybe that's why I don't have fan. Okay, but no, yeah, I mean, there's really just nothing to this. I kind of disagree that Last Jedi ruined it. Like, The Force Awakens was solid, but they didn't have a plan for the other two movies. So
I know, no, I'm not. Yeah, but you're right.
Each movie had a different idea of where it was going to go.
But this movie had to pick, had to pick up what Last Jedi did.
Yeah.
I know they didn't have plans for the other two.
I mean,
but they did have to
Yeah, I gotta say, in the first scene where Kylo Ren goes and sees Sheev there, and he's like, "I'm back. My name is Sheev, and I use dark side magic to once more return." I was like, "All right, this is gonna save the trilogy." I was so on board. But then it kept going. I was like,
okay,
what?
But that one scene
why does C-3PO forget everything? Why?
A little bit of spoilers, but real quick.
Why
but a lot of it just doesn't make... No, I'm just going to say a lot of it just doesn't make any sense. Like, when your boy, shoots up. It's like, ultimate power! Like, up into the sky.
No, that part was
some
awesome.
heroin.
Yeah.
And then, he disables, 1,000 ships. I don't... what?
That's so bad.
And dude, it's like,
and how do those civilian ships apparently none came for him in Last Jedi, and then finally I don't know.
Dude,
sorry.
I can play this. I can play this
Oh,
game too. I can play this game too. How come Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon didn't use their flash force powers anymore to run faster than the speed of light like they did?
Shut up. And then the cringe dialogue with Lando just ruined the
Oh, you want to talk
character
about
for me
cringe
with
dialogue?
that girl.
You want to talk about cringe dialogue? How about when Anakin first meets Padme and he's like, "Are you an angel?"
It's badass.
No, that's lame.
Yeah, that's Lando's like, so want to go somewhere? You
Okay,
know,
yeah,
like,
that part was really weird, and I don't understand what they were going for there, but
it was bad, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
hey,
And
I didn't say it was good. It's literally third to last place.
The Rey and Kylo scene. Come on, that ruined. That's
Dude, I'm not here to tell you that I like this movie. It's in the third, like.
I know. I'm just saying.
There's only two
I
movies
forgot
under
about that scene.
But you put it above a movie with Watto in it,
Yeah.
so think about that for a
Okay,
minute.
and think about this.
okay,
Watto gets totally like screwed out of his like deal. An evil
fine.
Jedi screws Watto in that movie.
Whatever.
Think about that. You really want to watch Watto
that
get
just shows
tortured?
how badass Watto is. 'Cause he has like character
Listen,
depth.
all I'm
more
saying-
than
Dude, he
those
wakes
other
up
shit-ass
homeless in
characters.
the next movie. He like when Anakin
Because the
returns.
shitty ass Jedi scammed him.
That's what I'm
He has
saying.
an
I really want to
actual
watch
character
that
arc.
happen.
Yeah.
I tried to take the Rey and Kylo scene out of my mind because it was so bad, and then when I thought about it, I was like, that was the worst thing ever, and I had to put Rise of Skywalker down below.
Yeah. Watto, he's like.
Watto carried that movie. That's all we're gonna say. All right, let's move on.
Watto was awesome, but I don't want to watch him get scammed by a Jedi.
I'd rather watch him than Rey and Kylo.
Kylo Ren, like, I'm a good guy now. Yeah, and then like dies.
Oh yeah, we can't have bad guys becoming good and then dying in Star Wars.
How about before he dies?
Yeah,
it's just
only if it's badass, like Watto. Except he didn't die.
Watto's probably
like, more
dead
badass.
at this point.
No, because he's like,
for the win.
Your mother married that desert guy. And Anakin's like, thanks Watto, I can always count on you. And he like goes to the desert and like kills all those Tusken
Yeah, I'm
raiders.
saying at this point Watto's probably dead. It's been so long.
You know what? I'm not gonna say it actually.
Oh
No, I'm gonna say it.
God.
But in one of the comics, like Anakin went back and was like, "Fuck you, Watto!" like beat his ass. But
did he kill him?
Anyway, yeah. I don't think it's canon though, but it's still kind of funny.
Okay.
I mean, he probably died of old age, even if that didn't happen. That's like all I'm saying.
And not
He looked
Anakin.
like he was about to
Darth
die in
Vader, if I
episode
didn't
2.
specify.
Yeah,
Not this,
I
like,
actually saw
normal
that.
Anakin.
I saw that. Anyway, where were we? Okay, Rotten Tomatoes says, their number 7 is Attack of the Clones, 56%.
Okay,
I can take it.
That's audience, and then critics number 7, same thing. Attack of the Clones, 65%.
For audience, has Rise of Skywalker been mentioned yet?
Yeah, it was pretty. Yeah, Rise of Skywalker audience was 4th place at 86%. So there's that.
Fuck?
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense, but okay. What was the critic score for where are we at 7?
Rise of Skywalker?
No, just critic score.
Oh, for number 7 Attack
spot.
of the Clones is 65%.
Okay, both. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Phil, give us your number 8.
You've been making me reconsider.
Did I put up a pretty good case against Watto or something?
No, not Watto. No, that's final. I'm talking between.
Nothing's changed with Watto.
Yeah, I'm talking between these last two right now.
Yeah.
Hold on. Just can Alec go and I'll
we can go last if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, Alec, you want to give us your number 8?
Second to last. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. My number 8 is number 8. No, I'm just kidding. It's number 9. All right.
Yeah, I'm debating between those two right now. Rise of Skywalker.
Wait.
Or Last Jedi. Which one?
Yeah, number 9. That's my second to last. Number 9. It kind of sucks.
Rise of Skywalker
Rise
is
of
your number 8?
Skywalker. Yeah.
Okay.
It's my
debating between those two.
kind of sucks. Nothing really like great happens. She kind of carried it. He's pretty
Yeah,
badass.
no. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention because Phil blew like a tangent. Blah 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 blah. Phil went off on a tangent about Watto or something. Like Sheeves.
Oh yeah, speaking about water, that reminds me. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
You know what are you saying?
The reason why I have Rise of Skywalker ahead of the Watto movie is because Sheev has like that
There's
red.
a Watto flashback in it.
No, where Sheev has that red like robe. Where like
made
the
out
interior,
of Watto's skin.
like the interior is red, and it looks so awesome.
Yeah,
And-
that's pretty bad.
And I mean, also it has the part where I like the part where Han was like shows that. Oh wait, that might be a spoiler.
Yeah, well, we're already too late for not spoiling.
Okay, well
We're
let's
already
just say
talking about Watto and stuff.
Han talks about Watto. Alright, alright.
Han's like, ever tell you about Watto? That guy was badass. Anyway,
He's still alive,
and he's
too.
like, when this disappears, and Watto comes like, Annie. Like,
No,
it's like,
no, it's
oh,
like Land like Poe is like, I'm sorry guys, we're gonna lose, and Lando's like, but there are more of us, and then like it pans and it's just Watto alone like flying like on his wings.
Ah.
All right. Anyway, what's your number 8 again? Oh,
Me or
Rise
Phil?
of, you Rise of Skywalker?
Yeah, Rise of Skywalker is pretty shit.
Mm-hmm.
She, on the right after the movie, I was kind of like, it's badass.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well, I
of
mean,
Sheev.
she was in it, so.
Afterwards, I'm like, never mind. That
Like,
shit
oh
was
wait,
fucking
she
awful.
was like carrying that.
Yeah. Yeah, Kylo Ren is pretty cool. A lot of people like didn't like how he ended, but I thought it was alright still.
Yeah, that was fine. That was fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
Ass.
I'm trying to think of what else, but all that really comes to mind is this Sheev, like, blasting those ships out of the sky and
Yeah.
stuff.
Doesn't make
awesome.
any sense.
The
You got, like,
best
the Sith troopers, I thought they were gonna be badass, but all they do is, like, stand there and get, like...
I don't understand though, like how they could be in hiding for so many years. Like like all those cultists that were like just chilling in the stands. Like
I
Yeah.
don't
By
know, and I
Sheev.
don't care, honestly.
I don't understand that. It's
There's
just
loyal
stupid.
Sheev worshippers.
But like,
Yeah.
how did they not get found
All I know
out
is that-
after all these years?
Because if they're gonna, like, tattle Sheev, will be like, die, and kill him.
She was like living on life support in that movie, like literally.
Yeah, well, did you see him when he was, like, not on life support?
Dude, he was like the fact that he was on life support, like it made him seem more like awesome and like evil. Like he was like, bleh, like barely alive,
Just, like, hanging around from wires.
literally hanging from like a bunch of pricks that are like needles that are poked in his back. Like that's awesome.
Yeah, the horses, those are pretty lame. There's, like, on a Star Destroyer riding horses, like, blowing it up.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like that whole
what
last
else
scene,
happened?
I was like, okay, I'm done. Just be over. Like that was the first time that happened in any, like the whole trilogy. Like I was kind of like the other movies. I was kind of like, what is like? If anything, I was like, okay, this is good or this is weird. What's going on? But that like with that part, I was like, yeah, I'm done. Like just end, please, before you ruin anymore.
Wait, what scene?
Just the whole end where like Sheev is like
Oh,
like fighting everyone on Earth or in the universe.
Fucking, Ray, like, blew up Chewbacca.
Oh yeah,
That was pretty funny.
Ray like destroyed Chewbacca with her Count
Yeah,
Poo Poo powers.
because she's, like, part Sheev.
Yeah.
And
that
then,
doesn't. Okay, that doesn't. I just. Why is she so OP? Like no one.
because
she's
she's
part
like Sheev's
Sheev.
daughter.
And she
No, like,
she
Grand
slammed
Ma-
her into the
All-
space.
Listen to me. She like did that easily while like a big ass ship while Grandmaster Yoda, like greatest Jedi of all time, could
He's
even
like a
though he was
pussy
800
compared to
even though he
Sheev.
was like 800 years old, could barely lift out that X-wing out of the fucking swamp.
He ain't got the Sheev
He wasn't
blood
like
in him, okay?
struggling or anything. He was just doing
Okay,
it.
but like okay. Why is Rey so OP though?
Because she's part
Because she's part Sheev, and Sheev could shoot like lightning into the
Because
sky.
she's- Because she's a
And
female.
kill, like,
Oh,
kill,
low-key,
like,
I
50
kind of
Jedi
forgot she was
Masters
part
in, like,
Sheev,
2
I'm not going to
seconds.
lie.
God
I
damn.
just remembered
Yeah,
that.
well, we've told
Why
you
You know
did
that
why?
like
think
10
Because that
he
movie
times.
was because that movie was so unmemorable.
Except for
Anyway,
Sheev.
Yeah,
okay,
Sheev
let's
was
move
like
on.
the best
Halea,
No, I
Halea.
got one more thing to say.
Okay, say it.
No, I'm just kidding. That's not what I was
Okay,
gonna say.
Halea, move
No!
on.
Wait, I'm not done. You made
Hurry!
me forget, Phil.
We're blowing this.
You're wasting my time, alright? Let me just say it.
What are you talking about?
Alright, oh, I forget because you made me forget. Alright, whatever. I'm not gonna say it because I forgot what it was. I hope you're happy with yourself, Philip.
Yeah,
Alright.
no problem.
What are you
All
saying?
right.
It was
Phil?
We've gone through one person here. All right, Halea, your turn.
Okay. So my number
8.
8 is The Phantom Menace.
What up?
Because it's only held up by Watto. Watto is like the Sheev of this movie. Pretty much.
Besides Sheev.
Yeah, I mean, the cringy dialogue, the effects that haven't aged that well. I mean, like,
Have you said Last Jedi yet?
yeah,
We'll get
Okay,
to
sorry.
that.
I have.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, the only saving grace is John Williams, and I mean, I guess the part with Dark Maul is cool. I guess. I mean, I liked him when I was a kid. I don't know. I guess the Clone Wars makes him cooler or something. But
Oh yeah,
he looks
sweet
cool.
to
But
get
like,
to it.
I don't know. There's nothing like that really stands out about the Phantom Menace that's like I want to watch it. But I mean, it's got a significant amount of Watto, and it feels like this didn't need to be the first movie. Like, it didn't add that much to the whole point of everything, which is Sheev's like big plan to take over everything. Like, they could have left that out, really. Like, the next movie picks
Pretty
up
much.
10 years later. So, yeah, that's my opinion on that. Phil, you have your number 8 yet?
Okay. These are kind of both interchangeable. But can't believe I'm saying this. I think number 8 might be Last Jedi.
Okay.
What?
I don't know how.
What?
Okay, let me explain.
It's fine. It's your
No,
opinion.
it's not. It's such garbo, but okay, just let me explain.
Garbo butt.
I liked all the Luke Skywalker bits,
Yeah.
honestly. He carried the whole movie.
Mhm.
The one scene that sticks out to me in this movie, that to me is probably my favorite scene in the whole movie, and the rest is garbage, is the scene where we kind of get a visualization of the Force when he's up there with Rey. And
Oh yeah, and it shows like the grass growing or
yeah,
something.
you know, like that to me was a cool scene.
Yeah.
I liked when the Yoda thing too, even though Yoda didn't look that
Yeah, Yoda looked kind of off, but
well. I mean, weren't they using like the puppet that they?
I mean, the
used?
puppet looked better in Empire.
What
I don't know.
really? I mean, that was like 19. What like?
I mean, it's not like
70,
puppeteering has gotten
80.
more advanced or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, moving on. But the rest of the movie, like, I don't know. Rose, why? Why'd you need?
Yeah.
Just like in this movie, besides maybe Ray, I don't even know about that, but she kind of just like there's just like no really any character development between
Yeah, I mean
any characters.
They attempt it with Ray, or like she's just trying to
But
find
that's
out.
it.
She's trying to
No
find
one
out who her parents are and stuff. But yeah, I mean like
the rest of the
Finn,
gang,
nothing.
dude. Like nothing.
Poe, like Bear, like they
Oh,
don't like
and-
him because he like doesn't follow orders and is like too
And that-
impulsive or
yeah.
something. I don't know.
Another character they should have delved deeper and would have been cool, which they didn't. Captain Phasma. Just
Oh yeah,
kill her
yeah,
off.
wasted her again. Like I remember even in the theater, I was like, "Wow, that was stupid." Like,
Well,
why even have her?
literally,
She's the new Boba
that talented actress plays her. Like,
Yeah,
really played Brianna Tarth.
yeah, one of the best characters in Game of Thrones
Low key. High key. I
because she's
mean,
tall, high key.
yeah. Yeah, I like the planet Crate. That was cool with the red and
The
everything.
salt planet.
Yeah, I mean, I liked
That
it.
kind of seemed derivative of Hoth, honestly.
No, it
It
was.
looked like it was just like
It
come up
was.
with something else. But then
Well,
there's not that much you
whatever.
can do, I guess.
It's
But
not.
anyway,
It had its own little twist, even though I know it was supposed to be kind of
yeah,
like Hoth.
it looked cool that it was red underneath.
Yes, that's the only reason why it was cool.
Mm.
But like scenes like I would have rather Finn sacrificed himself there than that stupid like
Yeah.
that romance didn't need to be there.
Vince,
Yeah, they completely dropped it in the next
It was
movie
yeah, I know because
because no
JJ
one wanted it.
was like, yeah, you're right, this is garbage. Which is like the only good thing in Rise of Skywalker. Anyway, also like what's it called? Oh, like the pointless Vegas trip. And
Yeah,
they go and get that guy, and turns out it didn't matter. You know what I mean? Like he
yeah.
just like backstabbed him anyway. Okay, this
The,
is stupid.
the guy that looked evil
Yeah, yeah, the whole time.
and
Like okay,
was acting evil.
yeah, it was stupid. And also like I don't know, like the ship is just running away, like I don't know, from like this fleet the whole time, and like how do they have all that time to go down to that one planet? And I don't know, and, you know what I mean, to the Vegas place and like do this and that. It's
Yeah,
like this is how do you have all that time?
yeah,
And also, real quick, like the last thing, like freaking the girl who like the admiral who stayed to in the ship,
oh yeah,
whatever.
like
I
Holdo.
like yeah, whatever. Like she didn't need to do that. Like,
Yeah, I've heard it suggested that it should have been Leia that did that.
well, I don't even. Oh God, that reminds me. Like the freaking Leia Force thing. That was
Yeah,
just the
floating.
hell. The hell was that crap? If that the window broke, you get sucked out into space. It doesn't like faster than I don't know. It doesn't work. Like yeah, no, it doesn't work for me. So the only thing that and yeah, Snoke dying. Like what? Like sure, it could have been, cool, but like they didn't even develop the character to the point where
It could have been cool
it.
if it wasn't like the result of that was just like nothing. Like they just kind of went back to normal. Like they're just fighting again. Like it didn't
I,
change much that Snoke died.
like I'm not gonna lie. Well, like this guy's supposed to be all powerful, and yet like Kylo Ren just uses the Force and literally just like turns the lightsaber on or some shit and just
Yeah.
kills him like that. Like what? I
But
will say
now
that.
it's Sheev was manipulating him. So
Well, I mean, because they had to do that, to fix it, I guess, which they didn't. The it was a cool scene though with them fighting those like red guards, whatever the hell the the Sith
the Knights of Stimpy and
Knights,
Ren or something.
whatever, man. They're not royal guards, is the original. I don't know what they're called in there, but in the new trilogy. But yeah, that was a cool scene, but it just falls flat on so many levels, and there's just pointless. There's just no character development. I mean, why do you think we like the original trilogy the
Yeah.
best? Because the characters developed
Well,
throughout. It
they
was
didn't introduce like, I mean, they introduced characters, but it didn't like get in the way of like the characters that were already there.
exactly yes. I don't know. Finn to me he's the character that is the most disappointing for me in the whole trilogy.
Yeah.
Like he could have been so much more, and they didn't do anything with him.
Yeah, I mean,
So
he was kind of like the relatable one in the first movie.
he was like the main. To me, he was like the main guy in the first movie.
Kinda, yeah. I think the
At least
worst
he
part,
was for the first half.
the worst part is that nobody, like none of like the new gang is like together ever in
But
the
I was
Last
just gonna
Jedi.
say that. Yeah, it's it's like Scooby Doo, but like across planets or
Yeah.
I don't know, ship in a planet. I don't know.
I mean,
It was
like
just
in the original one, they like in Empire, like they kind of there's two like separate things they go off on their own. But I mean, the first movie they were like all together, and then the second one they're mostly all together. So it's like, but with this one, it's like they don't even meet. Rey and Poe don't meet until the last scene of the second movie.
Yeah, for the whole trilogy.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Doesn't make any sense.
That's probably why they went on like 100 adventures in the third movie to like make up for it.
I don't know. But anyway, Last Jedi, whatever. There's so much you can talk about that. Last Jedi is my 8th pick.
Awesome.
Because Luke carries it.
Yeah.
And I like the whole like Naruto style and he just disappears.
Okay, I'm just going to pretend you didn't say that. Are we at the final one? We're at the number 9?
Yep.
Cool. So, Phil, give us your whole list, like build up to it, okay? And then give us your final one.
All right. Best one. Number 1, Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, best
Number
one.
2.
Oh.
Number 2, Return of the Jedi.
Okay.
Number 3, A New Hope. So we got the original trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, Revenge of the Sith. I said 4, right? Yeah. Number 5, Force Awakens. Number 6, Attack of the Clones. Number 7, Phantom Menace. Number 8, we have The Last Jedi. These last two are kind of interchangeable. We got The Last Jedi.
What is your number 9?
And finally, as everyone hopefully who's seen Star Wars will know,
right
my 9th and my least favorite one is Star Wars Rise of Skywalker.
Wow.
So
wait, it went from 7 to 9?
Yes. I originally put it there, but then when I started thinking of all of the everything that was wrong with it, it kind of just, I don't know. I mean, you don't even have freaking Luke in it, man.
Yeah. A little bit.
No, not really.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I kind of already discussed it earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I really need to go much into detail on it. But I'll just say the turning point for me, I'll say, for it beating out The Last Jedi for the worst spot was me remembering a particular scene towards the end, Rey and Kylo.
Mm-hmm.
That's to me what put over the edge. She was cool, I guess. I didn't think you need really, you need an appearance. I could have done without him.
Okay.
I know a lot of people that that did sell the movie for everyone probably. I don't know. There was like just teasers of like Finn is like, Rey, I have to tell you something, and like, never says anything.
Yeah, never.
Which obviously
follow through with it.
Like it was just like, what? Like, I mean, I know you. Doesn't say anything. The whole Skywalker, you are now Skywalker. It's like, I don't know. You're not, but whatever. And like, they like don't even explain like the yellow lightsaber at the end, because like technically that's in canon and like other stuff, but in the actual movies we never see that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So like it comes out of nowhere. There's just a lot of things. I kind of explained them already. That just jumps back and forth just so much, and it's just But like I said, one scene pushed it over the edge to being the worst movie for me. So I will, that's my final thing.
Copy that. Alec, you want to fill us in with your entire shebang?
Let me pull up the list here. We got number 1 is hold on.
Do not remember. Yes, I remember it.
Number 1 is number 3. Number 2. Yeah, Revenge of Mr. Smith. Number 2, Empire Strikes Back. Number 3, shit. Number 3, Return of the Jedi. Number 4, I think I said Attack of the Clones. Number 5 was
A
A
New
New
Hope.
Hope. Yeah, number 6 was Force Awakens. Number 7 was Phantom Menace. 8 was Rise of Skywalker, and 9, my last one, the worst of them all, last but also least, is what's it fucking called? Like Last Jedi. Yeah, that's the one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was so. Oh yeah, it was so.
Yeah, like
The name.
what's there to say about it? I
Yeah, it
don't
was
know.
trash.
I don't even remember what happened in it. All right. Let me think what happened.
But gosh, just
All I
make
really
me.
remember was there's like that one like pink hair lady like yeah, and this like when like hyperdrive blew up that giant ship, and then
She,
like all the
killed the entire
fragments just
fleet.
perfectly, yeah, just perfectly when destroyed all of the First Order fleet.
Yeah.
Huh? Ain't that something? And Luke was like as a ghost fighting Kylo Ren, and Kylo Ren's like more, and stuff like that. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
uh, yeah, he just died after that.
Yeah.
Not Kylo Ren, but Luke.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, there's the part with Snoke. I thought that was pretty cool when he's like, I don't really know. He's like trying to convert Rey or kill her or something, and then she like or Kylo, someone cut him in half, and then all the Praetorian guards were like, kill him, and then they teamed up and fought them. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, that was like
Then
one
it's
of the
like
cooler parts.
yeah, it was just a cool fight scene.
Yeah.
I thought the when they went to like Casino Land, like I don't know what they even do there. There's just like that sketchy guy
They're
they
trying to
teamed up
find
with
they're
who
trying to
betrayed
find
him.
the code breaker or something.
Yeah, but then just
That's
betrays
like the bad
themselves.
guy. He's like, yeah, I'll help you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they're like,
All right.
all right. And he's like, just kidding, I'm gonna betray you. Betray you.
That
And
was
like,
like
ah,
30 to
shucks,
40
well,
minutes of waste.
I guess we'll get our revenge on you in the next movie. But you don't see him again. He just hightails it out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that about sums it up.
Mm-hmm.
God, you're making me change my
It's
view
pretty
now.
bad. Like,
You're gonna switch to Last Jedi being your worst one.
Hey, like I said,
didn't
those
even
two are
remember what it was.
interchangeable.
Okay.
Those two are interchangeable.
I had
They're
to think
both
pretty
number
hard
9.
about everything that just happened in it.
They're both
Really
the
had to
worst.
pick my brain, and that was when I'm like, man, that was really bad. It was so bad for school. I did like a presentation about how bad it was with Beggy, because
I think I might have wrote something about it too for a homework assignment.
we'll survey people about how bad this movie is.
Okay, Last Jedi worst.
Yeah.
Okay, you changed it now.
Last Jedi worst.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Rise of Skywalker is so trash too.
But
it
compare
wouldn't been a,
to Last Jedi.
well, Last Jedi just nothing happened, man.
Exactly, like it's just so lame and dumb.
At least at least Rise of Skywalker, there was too much stuff to the point where I didn't know what the hell was going on. Last Jedi, I fell asleep. I know I literally like Star Wars movies. I walk out to any movie. I really rarely walk out to go to the bathroom. I did in Last Jedi.
You just tank it always.
I
mean,
piss your
use
pants.
it.
No, I literally I pee like 2 times, and if I have a drink in the theater, I
What
try
did
to
it make
minimize.
you want to like drink more Coke or something?
No, I didn't have to go. I just
Drink.
remember I didn't have to go that bad, but it was a boring part. It was the part with like Ray, and she like sees a reflection or something. I was like, oh, God, who gives a crap? I'm out. Yeah, I was like, I'm out. So, yeah. Like I said, those two are interchangeable for me.
Mhm.
Well, they're both the same level. They're both the worst. So I'm gonna go both of them 8 spot, no 9 spot. Anyway, let's move on.
Wow.
Whatever.
All right.
Okay,
Me
you.
now?
Yes.
Okay, well, my number one was Empire, the one that really set the standard and brought Star Wars into what it is today, Return of the Jedi wrapped up the story amazingly. New Hope, the one that started it all. Force Awakens, the one that excited us once again. Revenge of the Sith, the one that, the prequels weren't exactly 100% successful for everyone, but I thought that last one was pretty good. Last Jedi kind of disappointed us with the new movies. Rise of Skywalker, I think, completely destroyed any hope for the new movies being good. Phantom Menace, the first big Star Wars disappointment with starting the prequels off. And I think the worst one of all, number 9, Attack of the Clones, the second prequel.
Not even.
You what?
Natalie Portman, man. That's the only reason.
Yeah, she gets scratched by the Nexu and
I know, and then just rips her white silk thing off, and now I'm like, dude, that is
that is tied to my hate.
I mean,
do I even have to mention Watto?
Watto was in it for a second, and he's homeless.
I would rather have
like a second more than.
No, it's actually to the point.
Then you should put Phantom Menace as your number 1. All right, how about that?
It's actually to the point where I'd rather have that Padme in the white than Princess Leia in with Jabba.
I gotta be real with you. I haven't thought about this as much as you. So, okay. Pretty much.
Padme carries.
But did you see that when it scratches?
It scratches.
Are we watching the same movie?
Scratches what?
When the Nexu scratches off her shirt.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't scratch off. It just makes it so she has midriff now.
Nothing wrong with that.
Okay. I can hang you. I can hang you.
Okay. Well, anyway, talking about the actual movie aside from something that okay. Pretty much this one has I would call it the ugliest of all this. I mean, aside from that part, I guess the effects are pretty bad. Especially the arena part. I mean, they just don't.
They are bad.
They don't hold up today. It's kind of boring too. And again, thinking about parts that I look forward to, there's only one part in this movie I can think of right now where I'm like, okay, that's awesome.
Their shirt scratched up.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Okay.
Bet you are.
Okay, there's 3 things. There's the shirt scratch off, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It's whatever. The Watto part, seeing Watto again is pretty cool.
And number 1,
number 1,
his shirt scratched up.
Watto gets his shirt scratched. Watto is in the arena and gets his shirt scratched.
Oh, Annie! He sacrifices himself. No.
Yeah, one of the downfalls of this movie is definitely that Watto isn't in it.
No, Watto is in it.
Wait, what? Wait, that's awkward.
Anakin comes back.
When Anakin's like, so, where's my...
Oh, you're right. It doesn't... Because his mom gets killed by the Tusken...
He's like, oh, I sold that bitch to the desert man. And then she got raped by Tusken Raiders.
Yeah, she got raped and murdered.
He's like...
yeah,
thanks,
I remember.
Watto, for telling me that. Could have done without you. And
You
then
should come
Watto
with me.
redeemed himself by getting his shirt scratched off. He's about to get killed in the arena. Looks like this is the end. And then Watto's like, Andy! And then jumps in the way,
oh my god, we're back again. Boom.
Oh my god, we're back again.
Brothers, sisters, everybody sing.
Burn. And Anakin goes berserk. Anyway.
Show me how. Okay, go on.
What are we talking about? Anyway, no, Attack of the Clones being the worst of them all. Okay.
Attack of the Wattos.
The CGI is probably the worst.
Yeah, the CGI is really bad. I mean, watch that scene where C-3PO is in the factory,
Dude, that was so big.
What?
That was so badass.
That's the worst part.
Wait. After you say this, I have to say something.
Okay. I mean, The part where C-3PO, I mean, like, he goes on a killing spree, which is kind of
That's
awesome.
what I was gonna say. That's why another reason that movie's so badass, because he goes on
Yeah.
a killing
He
spree.
goes on a
Who
killing
goes on
After
a killing
Watto
spree?
dies,
Who?
C-3PO.
When?
After Watto dies, he goes on a killing spree.
His head
What are
gets
you
put on the
talking-
battle droid, remember? His head gets put on the battle droid. He goes on a killing spree. Out of rage for Watto.
Phil
Oh
just
my
like
god. Sorry,
reset his memory.
I'm just like
Looking
these
at
pictures,
Watto.
man.
How,
No.
I
Looking
think,
at C-3PO going on a killing spree.
Yeah, I'm praising the water right
I
now.
think the reason why you don't have this movie so low is you can't remember this stuff.
The two most important parts.
Yeah, okay, shoot, I forgot what else I was gonna say.
I'm sorry. Natalie Portman carries the movie.
Think about C-3PO going on a killing spree for Watto. No, okay. The only part. So, okay, in all seriousness, no more like joking around. The only part of this movie that I think is really based is the part where, Count Poo-Poo completely like smokes Obi-Wan and Anakin, and they're just dead on the floor. And then like Poo-Poo's like, "At last, I've defeated you." And then he's like about to slice them, and then he's like, "Defeated you? Have you defeated them? Have you?" And then he's like, "What?"
What the wait? Ubi's here.
Yeah.
Did he just
No,
come
not
back?
done yet, Ubi. I'm in the
Alright,
middle
sorry,
of my
go.
monologue. All right. So the part
Brother,
where
sisters, everybody.
the part where Yoda comes. What?
Like Backstreet Boys starts playing. Whatever.
Yeah. Okay. The part where Yoda, the part where Yoda comes in, and he's like, I don't know. You guys gotta know what I'm talking about. Where like he's
Yeah.
like he reaches his arm out, and his lightsaber like comes into his
Lightsaber.
hand. Like
Yeah.
that's like the most base part of the whole movie. Like he's like, "Not if I have anything to say about it," and like he just puts his arm out and his lightsaber. Like no, he brings his coat back, like to
Yeah.
flex that, like how some people flex that of a gun or something. He brings his coat back to reveal his lightsaber, but the lightsaber comes off into his hand because he like forced it into his hand. He's like, "Not if anything to say about it. I have." I don't know. That's like the only part I look forward to in that movie.
And Count Dooku just throws like 50 things at him, and
Yeah.
Yoda's like smacks them all away.
Yoda smacks them all away like Ebony Maw from Infinity War.
Do they even have like a lightsaber fight?
Yeah, what are you
Hey,
talking
man,
about?
Christensen isn't even that old, man.
What?
What?
Sorry, I'm just looking at Hayden Christensen.
What are you talking
He ain't
about?
even that old.
Yeah, the
He's
movies
kinda-
aren't that old. The prequels aren't that old.
Well, no, I'm just saying he isn't that old.
Yeah, I'm saying the prequels aren't that
I'm
old.
just, oh yeah, I'm just saying that his career is like just destroyed. 'Cause
He just became a farmer just because.
He's gonna become like Watto.
Yeah, like he actually is like a farmer.
Okay, well, I think I said my piece. I mean,
so, well, what are the worst ratings?
yeah, so for audience, Rotten Tomatoes says the worst movie is Last Jedi. 43%.
Yeah,
Yeah,
full
it
shit.
was
The critics
trash.
say, take a guess what the critics say.
For worst?
Yeah.
What? I don't even know what we've said.
Yeah,
Just take a
I
guess.
forget.
Phantom Menace? Or wait, we said.
What each of you take a guess
Last
what the critics
Jedi.
say.
Did we already say that?
I don't know. What, each
No,
of you,
yeah,
each of
Last
you get a
Jedi was
guess.
high up there. Last Jedi. I'm trying to think here. I'm going to go with the fuck. Rise of Skywalker?
Yeah, it's Rise of Skywalker. 51%
Yeah.
for
Well, what's the
critics.
percent?
51.
Wow.
Um,
Well, I guess the critics actually agree with me on that.
yeah. So awesome. That's yeah. That's pretty much everything we had to go through, I guess. So we know where we stand now.
Yeah, it could change over the years, but I doubt.
Yeah. So thank you guys for tuning into the Gang of Mac podcast. I'm Halea.
I'm Phil.
And I'm white chocolate dill.
And
Sounds good.
this was our ranking of the 9 Star Wars films. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
I'm Ruby.
Yeah, and this is Ubi. Okay, bye.